I'll give my rating for Terra Firma. I'll give this film, Terra Firma, a 4-star rating. Well, I'll give it a 5-star rating. Even though the acting gets a little cheesy at times. Besides this film and Poltergeist Night of the Chicken Dead, the acting is actually decent. This film, I have to admit, it had some good acting to a certain extent. And between this film and Poltergeist Night of the Chicken Dead, these two films are two of the best movies with great acting for the most part. As far as the gore effects in this film, I'll give the gore effects a 4 stars. Now on to another Troma movie, my next Troma movie, which is called Where Evil Lives. Now this film I'm going to review, I was very impressed with this film. It's about this guy who bought this house, and when he meets his neighbor, the neighbor begins to tell him about 3 different stories revolving around the house. Stories of vengeful spirit type zombies, vampires, and other terrifying events that happen in that house. This film, I'll give a 5-star rating as a whole. 5 stars for entertainment value, a 5 stars as far as the acting. The acting is really good in this one. 5 stars for cleverness and originality of the storyline. This film is very clever and is very, very good. Now on to my next review for Troma movie release team. This film is called Chopper Chicks from Zombie Town, which is about a female motorcycle gang who call themselves Cycle Sluts, who show up in a weird town full of judgmental people. The trouble begins for these women when an insane scientist begins to bring back people from the dead who lived in that town, controlled by some kind of battery drilled inside their brain. And when the town is overrun by these zombies, the female motorcycle gang, the Cycle Sluts, are forced into action to save the group of blind kids as well as the entire town from not only zombies, but the man who created the zombies as well. This film I'll give a 5 stars as a whole, a 2.5 stars as far as the zombie makeup effects. Zombie effects were actually terrible in this film, I'll admit. A 4.5 stars as far as gore effects. Gore effects were pretty decent. And a 4 stars as far as the acting in this film is concerned. This film is really, really fun to watch. And very, very entertaining. Now on to my next Troma Team release movie review. Which this film is called Cannibal the Musical. Yes, it is a musical movie made by Troma. This film is about a man named Elf in the olden days stands trial for cannibalism of a couple of miners whom he guided on their way to Colorado, in which they end up getting lost. And what they wanted, the reason behind them wanting to go to Colorado is to find treasure, rumored to be inside the ground. So they plan on digging up this treasure so they become rich. What ends up happening is Elf is standing trial for the cannibalism of those people he took, on touring their way to Colorado. And what ends up happening is a news reporter shows up at the jail cell where Elf is being held at, and when the new news reporter shows at his jail cell. She asks him to explain